Hi, I'm Rob Wilson, President of Employco. Thanks for joining me for this week's HR chat. With me is Jason Eisen, our Vice President of HR.
Hi, everyone.
So our topic over the next couple of minutes is the upcoming election and employers' responsibilities. So far this season, and I'm sure it's dated. It was this morning I had heard 58 million people have already voted, but
Wow.
as an employer, you don't have to pay people for advance time off for people that voted early. But on election day, Jason, there's certain responsibilities from a pay and time off that employers should make sure that they look at this year.
Right. There are no laws on the federal level that require employers to provide employees with paid or unpaid time off. So you need to go look down to the state or local level to see if your particular business location is forced to provide employees with paid or unpaid. So maybe about a half of the states do require either a combination of paid or some type of time off to vote. Here in Illinois, like California, New York, we are required to provide employees with up to 2 hours of paid time off to vote. But unlike California, New York, those two states, you do have to also provide a posting. So you have to put up a notice in your break rooms or work rooms about the voting rights. But here in Illinois, it's just the 2 hours of paid leave if the employee requested in advance.
So now, so Jason, Illinois, where quite a bit of our clients are based, so your employee has to request it in advance. Do they have to show any proof that they actually voted that day?
No, it's not required. Unlike jury duty and things like that, where you can require it, the voting employers don't ask for proof. It's just kind of more in the honor system than anything else.
And usually, typically, when you vote, you get the "I voted" sticker at the polls. But just curious, from an employer standpoint, where you've got 58 million people voted ahead of time, are you going to see people saying, "I'm going to vote," but they want to get an extra couple hours? No. Question on that time off that applies to people in your office as well as your manufacturing plant, as well as to people working remotely.
Yeah, that's an excellent point. In these COVID times when a lot of people are still working remotely and teleworking, yeah, that 2 hours of paid time off applies to both kind of at location and home workers also.
Right. And that's becoming harder and harder to track for people working from home.
Yeah, although most employers, a lot of employees are now voting early, either the mail or drop box or in person, we're still going to see a big influx of people voting on election day. So just make sure you're kind of prepared for that and provide them with the time off if they ask for it.
Yeah, all indications that this is going to be the biggest percent of people voting going back 100 years.
Yeah, I think Pew Research had 55% of Americans who could vote voted in the last 2016 election. So only half our country about voted when they could last time. So, but this is going to be probably through the roof. One other tip for employers, don't try and encourage or discourage certain voting types of voting. So stay away from encouraging employees to vote early or by mail to try and save on that paid time off. You just kind of get into some voting fringe rights that you want to stay away from. So you can post things to your workers about, hey, don't forget there is the option to vote early and vote by mail, but try and stay away from encouraging or discouraging a certain way.
Great advice. So, this coming Tuesday, our TVs are going to have a lot less ads come Wednesday, and though I think you're going to have a few days before the election will be decided. Yep, hopefully everyone gets out to vote.
Yeah, best of luck. Let us know if you have any questions. HR@employco.com. We're here to help.
Great. Thanks, Jason.